This is workout number 7. What I'm demonstrating here is a alternating overhead press. Make sure the arms are staying parallel to the ground, keeping the tension on the shoulders at all times. You don't need more than 5-pound dumbbells here for this one. 3 to 5 pounds is what I recommend. Alternating count, going up to 15 to 20 reps is a very good burn. Next, I'm demonstrating a dumbbell loaded squat. Feet are just outside the shoulders, toes are just slightly turned out. Drop it down into that space there with the weight. You don't need a ton of weight here. Once again, if they have some knee issues, be mindful of the depth that you go on this one here. Next, I'm demonstrating a physio ball or Swiss ball chest press. You want the hips level, glutes activated, hamstrings activated. Press the weights up. Do not touch at the top, but drive them up as close as you can. If they're a little more intermediate or advanced, you can actually do a little more of a butt lift up and down with this as well. A little more of a challenging effect doing it that way. A little more balance is required. But for beginners, keeping the ball static is what I recommend. Great exercise. Next is a cross the body leg swing. So you're going across and back, across and back. This is some inner thigh, outer thigh work. This is a phase before you would use bands on something like this. If they're a little heavier, a lot of weight in the front, you may want to do just a step. You may not be able to get that swinging action going. So stepping and then lifting is just as effective. Next, we go into the low pulley row. You can use either cables or you can use bands. If you use cables, make sure you choose a weight that's appropriate for the client, not too heavy. Once again, using a Swiss ball works the core as well because they have to stabilize. So a little double dipping, a little more of an effect on the whole body this way. And keep the shoulders down and pull back through the scapulas, through the rhomboids. Next is a foot on the wall, or you can use the floor, you can use the door, you can use a medicine ball or a step. You want to get that 90-degree angle. The opposite leg goes in the air and you lift the glutes up, squeezing through the glutes, trying to get a good height out of this exercise. Be mindful that the client is not sliding back away from the wall. It's a very common thing that happens. After 6 or 7 reps, you realize they're not getting much lift. It's usually because they've slidden back so far.
Are you going to go Monday or not? No.